Hey guys, welcome to the show. Now our next guest is a real legend in Texas guitar circles. Jimmy Wallace caught guitar fever at a young age. He played in bands throughout high school and he often jammed with fellow Texan Stevie Ray Vaughan. He made a real name for himself after high school, joining Bugs Henderson and the Stratoblasters, and along the way he's performed with such legends as Leonard Skinner, The Cars, Johnny Winter, Albert King, James Burton, many, many more. Now, over the years, Jimmy developed a deep understanding of the music business and he's become a prominent businessman and entrepreneur. He also founded the Dallas International Guitar Festival, which is the largest and most famous show of its kind. And he owns and runs Jimmy Wallace Music, which is one of the largest and most respected guitar dealers in Texas. We sat down with Jimmy recently for a very cool conversation. Dallas, and we're here with the one and only Jimmy Wallace. Jimmy, welcome to the show again. Congratulations on another incredible year.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Really. Now, for our viewers around the world that may be a little less familiar, I mean, the Dallas Guitar Show is iconic. It's got a wonderful history. And what inspired you to form it in the first place, and how has it evolved?
A couple of key things. When I was 13 years old, I came to an event called Flower Fair in this very building. And there was a stage in the middle of this huge 160,000 square foot room. And on this stage was Stevie Winwood with Spencer Davis at 15 years old singing Give Me Some Lovin'. And Neil Diamond is a young songwriter. And Mitch Ryder and Tort Wheels, all these bands who were a huge deal. And down on the other end, down there in the Freeway Hall, they made it into this big club, and local young bands played. I said, I want to do that, you know? And so there's that aspect of it, that always stayed in my memory of a cool event. It only happened one year, it never happened again, like 1968 or 9, you know? And so then, as I learned to play, and I'm from Oak Cliff, and I grew up with like Stevie Ray, I mean, we both went to school at the same time and the whole thing, and so there's all these great guitar players, and we went after the old guitars, because that's what all our heroes played. And so then as I went on the road and I saw people were trying to find some stuff, there were no guitar shows yet. None existed. So kind of the thought in the back of my mind of that Flower Fair thing, and then as I got older, I was like 22 years old, 4 of us, one Sunday afternoon, got together and we all brought 2 or 3 of our cool guitars. I brought like a 54 white Strat, you know, and who knows what else. We said, man, we ought to like get a meeting room and hold like a meet, you know, or a swap meet or something. And so the first show had 12 dealers at it in 1978, you know, and it's just grown from there. And there's 600 entities involved in this. There's over 60 bands. And just, you know, I still play, so my love for the instrument, and, you know, yes, there's a business aspect of it as well, but just, it's just fun. I mean, I'm still a big kid. I mean, what most people don't realize is Joe Bonamassa, his dad brought him to this show for years. When he was a kid, Joe's played this show 5 times, you know? And from when we used to be at Fair Park, where we, you know, we worked on the first Crossroads Festival, we did the vintage part of that. You know, we love it. We love to see people just knock it out of the park here. So, you know, in fact, tonight with Brother Kane, the guy who's playing guitar with Damon, Zach, his dad brought him here as a kid. We got him up on the stage with Ed King from Leonard Skinner, you know. Zach now is in, correct me if I'm wrong, Shine. I mean, he's like a major touring man. Right, who does Zach play with now? Right. Help me here.
So they get to Shine. Shinedown.
Shinedown, yeah. That kid's dad, you know, brought him here since he was 13 or 14 years old. You go, hey man, can you get Zach up there? And because he could play, we'd get him up there. Yeah. You know, Ed King then introduced him to this person, and it just blossomed and it networked out. You know, so
you're doing God's work. You are. Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey man, that's
Thank
the biggest
you for being
compliment.
on the show.
That's the biggest compliment
I believe
you could
that.
ever give me.
I believe that. Thank you so much. This is Guitar Heaven, Texas style, with over 800 booths representing collectors, dealers, manufacturers, and traders from every corner of the USA. This is the place to buy, sell, trade, or appraise incredible vintage instruments. Check out cool new and used guitars and amps, and hear guitar gods perform on one of the festival's 4 indoor and outdoor stages. Over 20,000 guitar fans visited the event in 2010, and an even larger crowd is expected this year. It's definitely worth making a special trip to Dallas to attend this one. Not to be missed. For more information, visit guitarshow.com. Very cool. Thanks, Jimmy, and we hope to see you regularly on the show. In the meantime, check out jimmywallaceguitars.com for some cool events and awesome guitars. If you know of a unique guitarist that you'd like to see profiled on the show, let us know. Just post a comment in the box below, visit us on Facebook, or send us an email at info@guitarshoptv.com. We love hearing what you've got to say. Okay, fasten your seatbelts and get ready for some red hot Texas blues. Earlier this month, we visited a very cool joint called The Bone, which is located in the trendy Deep Ellum section of Dallas, Texas. Now, much like the surrounding scenery, The Bone is a no-frills joint where you can grab a beer, soak in some of the local color, and in Deep Ellum, there's lots of it. But the best part of this place is the great guitar music. We stayed for an amazing set of great blues by veteran Dallas guitarists Rob Hunt and Tony Black, and you will not believe these guys. You talk about hot licks, these guys are bad to the bone. Check it out. The Bone has been a Deep Ellum mainstay for nearly 2 decades, and this place is happening. It's a melting pot for hipsters, hip-hoppers, bikers, and just about anyone else looking to hang out in this very cool, recovering neighborhood. To learn more about it and check its calendar of bands, check out its website, thebonedeepellum.com. It is way cool. Now, if there's a venue that you'd like to see profiled on the show, tell us about it. Doesn't matter if it's big, small, it's in your neighborhood, your country, we want to know. Post a comment in the box below, visit us on Facebook, or send us an email at info@guitarshoptv.com. We can't wait to hear from you. Well, that wraps it up for this week. Make sure you go to our website, guitarshoptv.com, for some of the coolest stuff in the guitar world, and we'll see you next week.